welcome to today's commentated play session. I'm going to start off with the Hang 10 boards, so hopefully you'll enjoy them and you've gotten around to playing them and can compare with what you did with what I did, and we'll see how we go. Then I'll get into doing sort of the advanced part of it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to run my stream yesterday because I was busy babysitting. But I'll dive right in and hopefully you enjoy it. And let's see how we compare. Alright. Okay, pass to me. Got a nice easy 1 diamond opening. 2 clubs, pass, 2 diamonds. I don't want to double here. I've already achieved what I wanted to do by opening 1 diamond. So I'll just pass. And my partner wasn't interested in anything, so I'll just let them buy it in 3 clubs. Okay, so dummy came down with 11 high card points and a 5 card suit. I probably would have opened the east hand, but they didn't. So Jack of diamonds. What to do now? I'm not in a giant rush to attack anything. If my partner had led a singleton diamond, I probably need to play queen of diamonds and another diamond, but partner could have led from jack doubleton, singleton jack, jack 10 third, a whole variety of things. And I really don't want to have to guess whether to play the queen the next round and crushes 10, or if West has 10 doubleton or something like that. So I prefer to play something and see if West plays diamonds next. Now I'm trying to work out, do I need to do something like play a heart or something like that? I don't need to lead a spade from my side. So I'm choosing between sort of a club and a heart, but I'll go a club just to try and cut down roughs or anything like that. Also, West probably won't be able to throw away all their hearts. Okay. Okay, so they did lead a singleton. And they've got the rest of the tricks now. Okay, so let's see. If I play queen of diamonds and a diamond, my partner can trump it, and they can play a spade to my hand, and I suppose we can get a trump promotion. So we might be able to beat it based on my partner having queen third club and a singleton. So diamond to the ace, queen of diamonds, diamond rough. My partner now has to play a spade to my hand, and I can play a final diamond. So we can beat this contract. It's kind of a bit strange for East to have played the king of diamonds there. They know that North's led from a shortage, so they don't want me to continue it. If they if the jack of diamonds led, they play low. Now the only way I can beat is play queen of diamonds, ace of diamonds, give my partner a rough, come back, same sort of thing. But it's very natural just to duck the jack of diamonds. So yeah, tough hand. But could have been beaten. Okay, so that was the first hand of Hang 10. Let's see how we go. Oh, nice hand here. 14, 16 points, 7 card spade suit. I'll just start with 1 spade. Partner raised to 2 spades. Now, what do we need to make slam? I've got, say, the Queen of Spades, Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Clubs. That's sort of too many points. What about 3 low spades and 2 aces? So there are a couple of hands that you might make slam, but I'm sort of really dreaming to get the precise right hand. They might have something like Ace of Clubs, Ace 5th Diamond, but you know, I'm really hoping that they've got a really good hand, so I don't think I should investigate slam. I'll just bid 4 spades. Okay, and here this is just a really easy contract to make 11 tricks. So here I want to try and work out how can I possibly make an extra trick. I'm going to just go on some remote hunt for an extra trick. So what I'm going to do is just eliminate spades. So trumps are drawn. Yeah, trumps are drawn, but I just want to see if I can let them give me a ruff and discard. So I'm just getting rid of diamonds and hearts. And now they're just going to cash 2 clubs, but if they just mistakenly played a red suit, or if they had to play a red suit, then I would have got the rest of the tricks and made it 11. Pretty far-fetched, didn't really expect it to happen, but there was no cost in just playing it that way. So here's the whole hand. So I've just got 2 club losers and nothing else really to do on the hand. But what I did was get rid of hearts and diamonds in both mine and Dummy's hand, just in case someone had a singleton honor in clubs and won it, or if they just mistakenly just played something else. So that was hand 2 of hang 10. Another good hand. 7-4 and a favourable vulnerability. I'll just open a diamond. Some people might preempt this hand, but I'll just bid a diamond first. Okay, partner bid on spade. I want to play in game in spades. The issue is that if I jump to 4 spades, they're expecting a different hand from me. Okay, so here we go. Support to game, 6+ diamonds, 4+ spades, 20 to 22 total points. Whatever, that's the closest description I got. I wasn't sure what, I could show a better hand than what I've got usually, but it's the only bit I found that sort of showed diamonds and spades. I would have been quite happy just to bid 4 spades. I'm not sure many of you would have looked for what a 4 diamond bid would mean. It's curious, not many people have an agreement, but I like the agreement that it should have diamonds and spades to bid it. You shouldn't just have really long diamonds, because you'll have some other bid available. And now they let us make 12 tricks on this hand, but they have 2 aces to cash, so it shouldn't be that difficult. And they get a couple of chances to do it. So this one, not an interesting play hand, but how you'd bid it. Some people might preempt 5 diamonds, but surprisingly 5 diamonds can go down on a spade ruff. So I just opened a diamond and then wanted to play in 4 spades. But I wanted to find a way that didn't overbid my hand too much. Now 4 diamonds probably should be a stronger hand than what I've got, but I had more distribution. And I was trying to work out how best I could get partner to play in 4 spades. Here I just had lots of distribution, so I needed to get them to do it. If I just jumped to 4 spades, that would show 18-19 balance sort of hand usually. But it depends on your agreements. Okay. Hand 4 of hang 10. Pass, a heart, a spade, and I've got 8 points. Now, I got 2 bids. I could either bid a no trump, showing they say it is 8 to 11, but I kind of like it a bit weaker. Or otherwise I could double to say I've got both of the minors. Well, I do have a stopper in spades. The stopper will probably be better played from partner's side, so I'll make a double. And partner's double is just take out. Just looking at what my bids mean. So here 4 no trumps is just pick a minor. 5 clubs is strong rebiddable clubs. It's probably overemphasizing my clubs, so I'll just bid 4 no trumps. I reckon we've got a good chance of making this. I could pass, but partner's double here is just sort of, I got some cards, happy for me to take it out. And it looks like they've got a void or singleton in spades, so with 4 no trumps, let them... They passed. Okay, I would have thought that would be pick a minor. And then we would have got to playing 5 clubs, which looks like it's really easy to play. 4 no trumps, on the other hand, is going to go down a lot. So the reason I didn't want to bid 5 clubs here was partner's hand could be like reversed with their diamonds and clubs the other way, and we would just play in a 5-2 fit rather than a 4-4 fit. So here I was just expecting partner to bid their better minor. But anyway, it looks like I got 5 club tricks, a heart trick and a spade trick for 7. So I need a few more, and that's not really going to happen. I could hope for King 10 Doubleton heart on side. That's like my only legitimate play. But yeah, I'm just going to go down in this because... Alright. I can't duck any more spades than that because then I've just got too many diamond tricks. So it's based on how many losers I could, is why I ducked the spade. And now I'm just going to reduce how much I go down by cashing my clubs. Okay. Considering going just down 3, it's not going to be a very good score. Ace through a couple of hearts. Yeah. So now they got the rest of the tricks. Almost certainly. No, they couldn't untangle it. So went 3 down. So East got in there with a 4-card overcall, which kind of got me. How does 4 spades go if you passed out 4 spades doubled? We get 1 spade trick. We get a heart and a heart ruff and a club. So they're 1 down, I think. They might have a little bit more work than that. You might get 4 spades down a bit more. But it looks like getting to 5 clubs is the best possible spot. And I thought that's what I was trying to do when I bid 4 no trumps. Unfortunately, my partner had other ideas and thought 4 no trumps would be to play, even though I didn't want to. Yeah. Even though I didn't want to bid 3 no or anything like that. I would usually just bid 4 no as pick a minor here, rather than I want to play in 4 no trumps. So robots confused me a little bit on that one. Okay, move on to hand 5 of Where Are the Cards. Here I got a short club and some points, but partner's a passed hand, so I'll just pass and leave that be. Okay. Here I got 9 points. Just laid my fourth best spade. Okay, so spade to the ace, east followed. Now continue with another spade which east ruffed. West has ace king of spades, ace king queen of hearts, 16. I got 20 points with a void club. Now it looks like East has 7 clubs and my partner's got 5. But they're trumping they're trying to elope with some of their trumps. Okay. They're making this quite comfortably, it looks. They had a really good club suit, so they actually took 11 tricks. Now, what can robots do? So, we're only entitled to. They've got a really, really good club suit. For being favourable, I'd consider bidding 4 clubs, or 3 clubs is fine, because it keeps 3-0 on the table. But being favourable, I'd consider preempting a little bit more, but it's a bit tough. The West hand is quite strong. Now, they could consider bidding like 3 hearts forcing and see what happens. 3-no trumps doesn't look like it'll make, because I just can't get to the other hand. Yeah, because they get 5 hearts and 2 spades, but we get 3 spades and 2 diamonds, so 3-no trumps will go down. 5 clubs makes. It's kind of a tricky hand. I'm not sure how they should do it. If like their partner had preempted a major, I'd just bid 4 major with their hand. But expecting to make 11 tricks opposite a favourable preempt is probably pretty tough. I'd probably just bid 3 hearts natural and forcing and hopefully playing like a 5-2 fit or 5-3 occasionally, like today. But they're too strong, they can't do nothing, but it is a tricky hand. Okay, so that's hand 5 of hand 10. On to hand 6. Now here I've just got a flat 8 count, so I just want to pass. Still not doing much. East really likes their diamonds. West has a 5-5 in the majors, and that's where they end. My partner led a diamond on this auction. That seems kind of strange. East has 7. So let's see what happens. So it looks like my partner's got a singleton diamond, and West is a 5-5-2-1. Yeah. There we go. Their hearts were really, really good. So they're going to get all 13 tricks. We could have got 1 by leading a spade. But yeah, not a very exciting defensive hand for me because all I had to do was follow suit. But it was important to take a moment to work out what was going on in the play. And just easy to clear a play for them when hearts divided 3-3. So they just got all 13 tricks. Okay. Now on to hand 7 of hand 10. Here I got 19 high card points and a 5 card suit. I'm also a semi-balanced hand, a 2-2-5-4. I like to treat a lot of these as balanced, and because I got a good 5-card suit, I'll actually bump this up into the 2 no trump range. And now partner just transferred to hearts, and I bid 3 hearts saying, yep. And they're offering me a choice between 3 hearts and 3 no trumps. So here, I'm just happy to leave that there. Okay, and my partner's only got 4 points, and I've led a diamond. Okay, so first of all, I'll try that. Okay, so West was unlucky enough to have led away from the Jack of Diamonds. So it looks like I'll be able to take 5 diamond tricks now. Unfortunately, I can't set up hearts. What I can do is hope that East has the Ace of Clubs. Okay, so that worked. Now I'm not in a rush to take all my tricks because the opponents can't get any, so I'll just play on clubs and see. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so even though West had the Ace of Clubs, I would have still been able to get a club trick because East had Singleton Jack, so it would have gone low, Jack, King, Ace, and then I would have led low 1 towards the 10 and got a club trick that way, but a bit slower. Okay. And now I've got the rest of the tricks, so I get 9 tricks in a slightly odd fashion. The opponents can beat me in 3 no trump. I believe. They just have to get into their spades early enough, but they failed to do so. So this hand is a good, like, an illustration of why you should upgrade some hands. So here, if West led a low club, which is another decent alternative, that just gives me my 9th trick straight away. But tricky hand for them, and yeah, so 2 points on this hand. One is upgrade good 19s with 5-card suits. The second one is I like to treat semi-balanced hands like 2-2-5-4s and that sort of stuff as balanced hands. So yeah, got to 3 no trumps. And here, even without a fit, still managed to make game with only 23 high card points. Even though they can beat me, it's still tricky for them. So that was hand 7. Ooh, another strong hand. This time I got 19 points with a 4-3-5-1 shape. So I'll just start by opening 1 diamond. And I'll bid my spade suit. They play strong jump shifts. I really don't like that. I would usually just bid a spade on this hand and then try and round out my shape. But because they have this convention, I'll use it, see what happens. I would usually just bid a spade on my hand. Partner bid 3 diamonds, so they've got a couple of diamonds. And now I can round out my shape. So now my partner knows I've got 4 spades, 3 hearts, 5 diamonds, singleton, club, and quite a good hand. So I've described my hand, so I can just leave it in 4 hearts. And let's see how they go. It looks like they'll do fine on this. Yeah, they only made 10 tricks. I thought they were going to go off for a little while. Yeah, they can make 11. They can just draw trumps, so they can get 5 heart tricks, 5 diamond tricks, and a spade. I don't know what they were doing, fluffing around playing with clubs and some other stuff. They made that look like hard work, but I'd expect to make 11 tricks quite frequently on that hand. Okay. Hand 9 of hanging 10. Here I got 9 points and 4 card heart support. I'm just checking what raises the robots do. So sometimes people play maybe like a Bergen raise or something and be able to show 4 cards with 6 to 9 points. The robots don't do that, so all I can do is stick it in 2 hearts. I'm not going to upgrade this to 10 to 12 with 4 card support because I got like Queen Doubleton and Jack Doubleton. It's not a particularly friendly hand. But now I can bid 3 hearts saying, yeah, I was happy to compete. And East was happy to bid to 3 spades as well. West might not have doubled over a 3 heart bid, so that's why I like to be able to get in there straight away. Heart to the king, and then my partner returned the jack of hearts, so that's weird. So my partner's got ace, king, jack, 5th heart. It looks like East might be in trouble in trumps. So I got 2 choices. Either I could let my partner win this and hopefully they lead a club. So I want to get our club tricks in before possibly playing hearts. And so if I force West to ruff, I just get a trump trick. But duck that so my partner can lead a club. Good. Now I have to work out how many clubs need cashing. Okay, so we forced East to ruff. And they're just sort of going to have a cross-ruff battle. Or I draw trumps. That's fine. Okay, so we beat at 1. Here, 1 heart past 2 hearts. I don't really like the double by the West hand. They do have 16 points. But they never really get to show that they had a strong hand with diamonds, so I think it's much better if they just bid 3 diamonds and be done with it. That if they can't double and bid, the alternative action that I'd consider by the West hand is by bidding 3 hearts over 2 hearts, saying, partner, do you have a heart stopper? I've got a long running minor. Because here, if partner had just the ace of hearts, you might be able to make 3 no trumps with 6 diamond tricks and 2 spades. But yeah, I don't really like double. In the defense, yeah, we can only beat at 1 trick. I was tempted just to go like ace of hearts, king of hearts, and a heart, forcing West to ruff, giving them some issues. But if they did that, not a lot changes. Still probably beat at 1 if I do that. Just an alternative line. So that was hang 9 of hang 10. Hand 9 of hang 10. On to the final hand. Here I've just got 7 points, so don't want to bid. And West opened a strong 2 clubs. So 2 diamonds past 3 diamonds. So this is kind of a scary option. I really don't like whenever West has to bid 3 diamonds, saying they have an unbalanced hand with diamonds, because it takes up so much space. They almost never find the right spot. But let's see how they did. Okay. Partner led the 4 of clubs, but they didn't double 2 clubs for a lead. Really, they just return a diamond. I'll just get rid of my spades, I don't think I need them. And they made 11 tricks. We could probably come close to beating it. So after a club, and they won the king, and then played king of diamonds, we can get 2 diamond tricks and a couple of heart tricks. So we can probably hold it just to 9 tricks if we get into hearts. My partner might be able to risk playing a heart. Returning a diamond's just silly into West's hand. A club clearly didn't work because I didn't have much in clubs. And West, if they've got diamonds and clubs, probably doesn't have hearts, especially when partner bid it. So yeah, that was Hang 10. Hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. I'll now get into the regular play. So just give me a moment. So let me know what you thought of the Hang 10, if you liked that. Give you a chance to play the same boards and see where you got to in those auctions. Let me know if you did better than me or disagreed with anything I did. And again, I think I gave people some room to beat me as well. So I'll be curious to see how people are going, if any of them keep scores. But I'll just get into my regular commentated play session. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, pass a diamond here, 6 points. Not going to overcall 2 clubs. My partner bid a spade. I don't have any interest in spades. West bid 2 spades, 4th suit forcing. East has the diamonds, and they're going to settle in 3 neutrons. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to log into Twitch and then ask me. I'm happy to go over anything. Okay, king of diamonds lead. That's kind of interesting. And East was 4-4 in the minors. I would have just rebid 1 neutron with the East hand. Or possibly passed. I wouldn't have a bid 2 clubs. That just sort of distorts your hand a bit too much. Oh. My partner's got 1-1 in the majors, minors. Anyway, I'll catch diamonds. And I've set up an extra club trick for them, so I want to try and block the suit. But they got 9 tricks. They can always make it. My partner happened to stumble upon a good lead. I'd probably just lead a spade with their hand. Looks like every table's making it. Which seems interesting because you might be able to tangle them up a bit, get them into a bit of trouble. Okay, pass to me, and I have 7 diamonds and 10 points and smattering of stuff. Ugh, it's kind of yuck. I might just bid 2 diamonds rather than 3 diamonds. My partner's got a hand, so I'll bid 3 no trumps, see how that goes. No idea why they didn't just bid 3 no trumps, or even better, oh, not even better, because we're vulnerable against not. I was thinking about them making a penalty double. So I'm unfortunately going to go 1 down in this. Less spades divide 6-3 or something. So I'll just run all my diamond tricks. And now they're just going to get the rest of the tricks, but yeah, so they had a spare one. It didn't really matter. We can't make game on this unless they lead a heart or something. So some other people just opened one diamond on my hand. I think that's reasonable. I don't mind it. One diamond's a possibility. 3 diamonds a possibility. 2 diamonds just because I'm full against not second position. And I got all these just random defensive cards rather than offensive. But yeah. Okay, I'll move on. One spade past 3 spades, which they play as a limit raise, so 10 to 12 points with a 4-card spade suit. So yeah, I'm happy to go to 4 spades. So here I've at least got a spade loser. I have a heart loser. I have 2 club losers. I have a diamond loser. So I got a fair bit of work. I should have just won the ace of diamonds though. That was a mistake. I thought they let a low one. But it's okay. So I'll just finesse the diamond. Now I don't need to take the discard straight away, but what I want to do is just cross back to there and lead a spade up. Okay, so now I need to reduce my losers. I'll be able to throw my heart away on the diamond. I don't want to throw a club away even though I've got 2 club losers, because that won't actually get rid of... I'll still definitely have a club loser, but I can't... My 4th club I'll always be able to trump, so that's what I'm going to fall back on. Whereas the heart I'd need to finesse, which is only a 50% play. So I instead want to... Ooh, nice, they ducked a club. And now I get the rest of the tricks. Yeah, so West just led a low club from Queen Jack 4th, which gave away a trick. So they really had everything there. So I managed to make 11 tricks rather than just 10. If they were going to play a club, I'd just switch to the Queen of Clubs. But they're a bit stuck on what they should do. Alright. Pass 1 spade, and I have 10 points. Now we're playing 2 over 1, so if I bid 2 hearts here, it would force to games. This hand is usually fine to bid 2 hearts in standard, but in 2 over 1, you just bid 1 no trump for starters. Then I could jump to 3 hearts to show 10 to 12 points with 6 card suit. And I got to play there. My partner's only got 10 points as well, so it's a bit scary. Probably won't make this. I got 3 club losers and a lot of heart losers. Let's see if they underlaid an ace. No. If they didn't underlaid an ace, I was kind of in trouble. So I reckon East has 4 hearts. So I might try something. To reduce my heart losers. Okay. Huh. East doesn't have 4 hearts at this point. West had 4 hearts. Okay, so there was nothing I could do. I was always going to go a bunch off. But here, I'll just show you what I was trying to do at the end. So I just roughed a... my only losers were in trumps. Now let's assume that East and West hands were swapped. And East had Jack 9 4th. So here when I play a diamond and a diamond, now if East has just Jack 9 of hearts and I have 10 8, and I lead a card from dummy, East has to rough in before me, so if with their Jack 9, if they rough high, I get to rough low and my 10 scores. If they rough with the 9, I get to over rough with the Jack and get a trick. Because it didn't seem like hearts were 3-3. With the layout it was, there was nothing I could do. I was just in a bunch of trouble. But what I tried to do was trump coup them, which is a fancy maneuver where I basically take a trump finesse without actually leading a trump from dummy. So here I just made it so me and the opponent had the same number of trumps, led a card from dummy when we both could only play trumps, and I was hoping that East had it rather than West, and then I'd basically get to finesse their Jack that way. But unfortunately the hearts divided the other way. 2 hearts, eh? So I'm happy to preemptively bump my partner up to 3 hearts and let them play there. And see if they make more tricks than me, but they went 1 down. But that's alright, the opponents have like a spade fit, they've got various amounts of points, so they can make something. What it is, I'm not totally sure, but yeah. Does anyone have any questions? Happy to go over any of the boards that I've mentioned so far. Okay. Here I've got 5, 8 points. Pass, pass, and no trump. Yeah, I got 8 points and a good 5-card suit, so I'll just bid 3 no trumps to let my partner give that a whirl, and they actually made 9 tricks. They got 5 club tricks, a diamond, a heart, spade. Doesn't look like they should make this contract. Curious how they made it, because it really doesn't look promising for yeah, they can be beaten, go down 2. Okay, so East led a heart, which gave away the show supposedly, because now they can play Ace of Hearts and a heart and get all their tricks. But yeah, okay, I'll just move on. Really bad 10 count, so I'll just pass, bit of heart, just bit of no trump. Even though I got 10 high card points, all my points are spread out. My 5-card suit's not that good. I don't want to bid 2 no trumps. I'll just settle in 1 no trump, and looking at this, this looks like it'll be tough to make. Okay. I might be able to take 3 clubs and 4 diamonds. West led a club. I don't really have much to go on who has the Queen of Diamonds. Except for the fact that West led the 2 of clubs. So I'll just lead a diamond. Okay, so that worked. I was meaning to lead a low diamond to the Jack and then come back to my ace. and then finesse again. Now I forgot to do that, so now I can't repeat the finesse. So I'll just sort of fluff around and hopefully get the opponents to do something. Um, so I got them to do something, but nothing that I really wanted to. And I went one down because I messed up my entries. So it's really important to get your entries right. So I managed to work out who had the jacket. Well, I managed to guess who had the Queen of Diamonds. But my only entry after the Queen of Clubs was the Ace of Diamonds. So I wanted to lay the low diamond to the Jack, diamond to the Ace, diamond to the 10, and then I get my 1 no trump. But I messed up and played the Ace of Diamonds first, so I could only take the finesse once. And then I just played on some other cards to see if I could get them to put me in with the King of Spades or do something nice for me. But unfortunately, I couldn't do that, and diamonds went 3-3, so I deservedly went one down for stuffing up my entries, which people do a fair bit, but easy to do, but yeah, so just annoying there. Okay, a diamond pass and no trump pass, 2 no pass, 3 no. So here I don't want to lead my 4th best club because East has a club suit, so that's not going to work. My partner didn't overcall a major, even though it looks like the opponents only have sort of just enough points. So I reckon that my partner has a diamond suit or some lengthened diamonds and not a 5-card major. So I reckon my partner might have a good diamond suit. So I'll go out on a limb and lead a diamond, see how that goes. Not so well. Has not started well. West has 18 points, so and my partner threw a spade away. And they managed to make 3. They can always make 10 tricks. I'd be tempted to bid a spade on my partner's hand, even though they've only got 6 points. Now, a lot of people say you need 8 points to overcall. Yeah, you're not vol. Pretty good suit. King 10, 9, 8, 7. I don't mind bidding a spade. And I think you should be able to bid a spade a little bit weaker than all the others, just to try and get the boss suit in there. But yeah, it's fine to pass that hand. Okay, diamond pass. Here I'll bid a heart. Partner bid a no trump. I just want to invite them to 4 hearts. Now I would have thought they would accept with this hand, even though it's only got 12 points. It's got 3 card support, which makes it kind of useful for them. But not being in 4 hearts is okay because you've got 2 spade losers. I have a club loser. I have some heart losers. So here I'll work on trying to set up my diamonds, but I'll just cash 1 top heart first. and finesse the jack of diamonds. Okay, that worked. Oh, I wasn't really wanting that to work, but okay, I finessed again, and that worked again. So West has king, jack to 4 diamonds, and I'll lead a heart up, and they're 2-2. And they were entitled to a spade trick, but they didn't get it. Now rough that. Cross to the king of clubs, queen of diamonds throwing a club away, and my hand is good. Looking good. Here's the whole hand. Yeah, so we can always make slam. Now I tried safety playing hearts where I cashed the ace of hearts because I was in such a low contract, but that didn't matter. Can always make 12 tricks. So this is an extremely friendly layout with ace of spades on the side, king, jack of diamonds on the side, king of hearts on the side, hearts 2-2. Extremely friendly, but you only need a couple of those things to be able to make game. And here when partner jumps to 3 hearts and you got ace, king, king, and queen, you got some good cards. Minimum points, but you got 3 card support. I would just stretch and bid 4 hearts. Okay, 1 club, and here I got a 5-5 shape, but I don't think this is good enough for a vulnerable, unusual 2-no trumps. It's pretty close, but not quite. I might just get in and actually just overcall my major. If I knew I was definitely only getting 1 bid, I'd probably just bid a diamond, but there was a chance I might be able to bid 2 diamonds or something. East said, do you have... Oh, no. East basically said I've got to stop in hearts, and West said, yeah, I've got to stop in hearts. I think I got hearts well stopped. Sure. And they got all the tricks here. So it looks like a diamond lead might have been able to beat 3-no. Or a spade lead. No, they can always make it. 6 club tricks, 2 hearts. So they can always get lots of hearts. 6 club tricks, 3 hearts, yeah. So they're always going to make quite comfortably. Yeah. This hand I didn't think was quite good enough to unusual 2-no trumps on, because forcing partner to bid at the 3-level vulnerable is not very nice if things don't split well.